Continue the process here. We have a fire. All right. You guys able to hear me? Good afternoon, Jurgen. Hey, Shane. It's pretty obvious I'm not at the smithy this morning. That's because this is a morning for gloves. Every time I touch my Mac, I can tell that. Touching metal right now with bare hands is not fun. But also typing with gloves is not fun. So, set up for a little bit of a bonfire instead. Now, the one problem I had today, because how would I not have a problem on a day where everything gets moved around to accommodate, dishes being placed in places that don't normally have dishes, because who still eats at their dining room table? It's just a place to collect stuff on. Yeah. So everything got shuffled. Couldn't find my camera this morning. Came out and found that my Mac's battery was practically dead because I hadn't left it on the charger. So we're using an alternate Mac this morning. I think I see Rob in the stream. How's it going? Let's see if I can get another camera on here. That would be cool. Oh, come to find out, that's good for the Mac, isn't it? There was ice on there. The Mac has now thawed it. Nice. Not my Mac. All right. Turn this on. Look at that looks good. See if we can get the whole sitting by the fire thing going on together. All right. Take that and put it there. Let's see what kind of magic I can make happen here. It would be crazy if it worked. Yep, we're going to say allow. Autumn caught you. Cold and rainy. Ah, yeah, this is autumn here for us. We get mostly cold and rainy, and every now and then we get below freezing. Today was one of those days. What did John say? Oh no, I can't see what it said. It scrolled away. Oh well. Let's see if we can add a source. Extra camera. Cam link. It's not showing it though, so. Okay, well, let's figure out why my camera's not working. New cable, because the camera fell 2 weeks ago, and everything, all the cables broke. Nope, something's wrong there, because normally it would actually identify that it needs to switch modes. And it's not switching modes. So it thinks it's got a camera, but it's not acting like it's got a camera. Let's try this a different way. Maybe it's the silly adapter they gave me. Let's try a different adapter. Oh no, that is my adapter. Never mind. Okay. That's funny that it could identify that there is a cam link there, but it couldn't access it. Let's try it one more time. Huh. Can't handle it. Let's try this way. Don't think this will work any better, but can't hurt to try. Otherwise, we don't have the extra camera. Without power, it's not going to do darn thing. How about that? Not a huge surprise. Well, we'll do this for now. What have you guys been talking about? We got to 27 degrees from what I can tell here. Ah, there's the place I can scroll back. Look at all that. Okay, good. You can hear me loud and clear. Yeah, John, I think I'm going to end up doing the same. Are you aware of the 12 days of blacksmithing Christmas? Because I think I'm going to decorate my forge for that purpose. I have to move my chair. I'll move my chair. There's that. Hell, I'll move everything if I have to move everything. Except maybe the fire. Won't move the fire. Get everybody motion sick. we go. Just go back in the bag. I almost want to break out a forge blower. Nothing like having a spotlight right in your face, right? All right, let's plug that in. Let's try this again. Look at that. Remove source, add source, Camlink 4K, 720. Still doesn't show it though. So it claims it sees it, but I don't think it does. Because if it did, I would be able to tell by the way the camera is going. I have a suspicion this cable is the problem. That will stink. I just spent money on this cable, only to discover it doesn't do the job. That wouldn't be good. Huh. Well, it might be a bust. No fire cam. We'll just have to chat. I'll be by the fire. You'll just have to imagine it. Hey, Auntie, I just saw your message. Cold and dry is much better. Absolutely. I can sit out here and not be getting rained on. 4 to 6 C is still above freezing. I would live with that just fine. Too cold to swim outside. Hey, Adam. Adam would love a little bit of cool weather compared to what I think he's been dealing with. Minus 11 Celsius, yuck. And to get out of singing. Hey, Roy. You're ready for you're ready for anything, aren't you, Eric? Earplugs just in case John sings. The snow's really coming down now, huh? Yeah, you might want to catch some B-roll. Hey, Kevin. Jerry. Yeah, it's cold. What'd you do? Well, I can't get the camera to be seen. Yeah, it thinks it's there, but it doesn't want to actually show me video. Only see. That's a Mac for you. I mean, it does allow for it to be thinner. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't think so, really. They were being brave. Because I thought that. Let's see something here. Not that. We're going to go here. We're going to go with. That's just power. No, it is, but it's still just power. You could do data transfer with it, but you can't do HDMI. I'm not doing data transfer. Yeah, good. The fire is going good now. I did do some upgrades this week. I went and got myself a nice torch tip for my propane torch. So hopefully that means um, downloads. This is what I want. Downloads. I'm already on downloads. Mac, capture device, utility. No, camera hub. This is what I want. Download. No, don't sign me up. So I have a condition called Raynaud's, which means uh, anytime there's a body core um, temperature drop, my hands lose uh, circulation pretty quickly, so they become bone chilling cold. Bat Jack. I'm trying to get a fire cam going, but struggling here. I love so Roy. What we're missing snow this year. We almost always have snow for Thanksgiving. So I'm kind of like, where's my snow? Normally we have two snows per year. A few days of being shut in, which I'm shut in all the time anyway, so it doesn't matter. Um, and that's about the gist of it for snow for us um, in the in the Seattle area. And so it's weird to not see snow on the ground right now and letting all the dogs run and play in the snow. We just adopted a husky, rescued it from a family who couldn't keep it anymore because um, landlord problem. And so I can't wait to see her being able to run and play in the snow. A snow cone falling from the sky without flavor. Oh, you don't want to see my ugly face. Got it. Look at that. We got fire. You know what I think I will do? Let's see if it'll help, if it'll work. I think I will turn my whole chair towards the fire. Then we can do like that. Yep, 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 yep. And I can be warmer. There we go. Fire cam. Yay. And these chairs are cheap. They're all busting up as there we go. Now I can read the comments and you guys can see the fire. Well, I assure you there's fire in that smoke. There it is. It'll get taller sooner. Never had a snow cone. Wow. You need to come over during American Fair season. We have snow cones all the time at the fair. Yeah, and you don't eat the yellow ones. He's absolutely right about that. Yeah, I'm really blessed here, Roy. I've got what you're seeing behind the fire. We're sitting right now underneath the branches of a huge horse chestnut and walnut. That's walnut tree. We had a huge walnut crop this year. It was awesome. We had so much. we were able to actually sell walnuts this year. So I've got 3 bagfuls in the deep freeze. I'll probably shell them and then they'll become 1 bag full. But if you can get fresh walnuts and shell them yourself and freeze them, they're much better than anything you can get in the store. I don't think Ohio does ice falling from the sky thing in September. I think you might be fine. Roy would know better than I do. John Brunell would know better than I do. Who else in here has been to Quad State? And then over there is a plum tree, and over there is a pear tree. Sorry, no partridges. Freak cold snap. Come on, you can become smokeless anytime now. Now that I've got some wood burning good, I'm gonna go ahead and lay another log in here. Let it catch. Smells so good sitting out by a fire. Who doesn't love that? Minnesota. Yeah. The question though, Kevin, was do they have snow in September? Have you ever seen that? Ah, there you go. Pretty warm still. That's what I thought. I would expect Ohio isn't all that much different than Indiana, where I spent my high school years. I've got family back there. You know what I don't have right now? I'll be right back. I just realized. Oh no, I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to make my son bring it out. He's inside. There we go. Warm that hand since I had to take the glove off. Yeah, I think I know what a partridge is, but I can't be sure. I do know it's a bird. Every 5 to 10 years. Wow. I don't remember letting him out, but he's back out here again. I had let him out earlier and then I let him back in. I had let him out earlier and then I let him back in. But I don't know if he climbed the fence or what. Completely forgot to bring out my fire poker. Not that I really need it for this fire, but oh, look at that. I can move coals around now. Let's do this the right way. Oof. We'll stand up. move things around a bit. Look at that. Exactly what a fire poker is supposed to do. I would say this is a successful fire poker, folks. For those who were able to be on a live stream with me while I was making it. I need to make another one. And for that one, I need to do a basket hilt. So I think the first thing I'll do is actually create the basket hilt. Oh, forgot to put the ring back on. That's supposed to help with getting the whole smokeless part working. I forgot to put it back on. Not very smokeless though, is it? Okay, I have a theory. We're going to test that theory. Nope. Cable didn't do squat, Rooney. There we go. It is what it is. Fire cam has to just be part of the side here. Uh-oh. Scrolling back, somebody did something about property values. Hey, Rob. I thought I saw you sneak in earlier. I guess not. You get big snows, huh, Jurgen? Thermal undies. That's nice. No rain at Quad State's even better than no snow. Uh-oh, Ben's here. Now I understand. It is supposed to be a fancy fire pit. It does not live up to its billing, though. There's still smoke coming out of it. You don't see that nifty flame thing happen at the top of it. I'm very disappointed. I was wondering about that earlier. Somebody said see you at Quad State. I think it was Ben. And I was like, dang, we got to be doing a countdown at this point, right? Minus 300 days and counting. Bigger fire? Yeah, I agree. It needs to be a bigger fire. I'm going to trip myself up. My foot's getting caught in the wires. There we go. Let's try not to step on anything important. There's actually a line inside this pit that they say don't load more fuel in here than that line. I'm telling you, a forge blower though would make this work really good. Go back inside, grab my leaf blower, give it a good blowout. This thing would be going good. Come on, bigger fire already. I can feel that on my hands. Almost want to go get the marshmallows. Nope. Oh well. I'll put that away because it's just wasting my power. One of these days, I am actually going to have, I'm just going to have to come out here and work for a while and get it figured out, because I really would like to be able to have a nice setup for doing fireside chats. But today is not that day. I'm going to spend time figuring out my tech, because I got new cables, and I have a suspicion one of these cables is no good. So, anybody have any stories to regale us about their holiday weekend? I know there's mostly folks here who don't celebrate the Thanksgiving holiday. I just learned that there is another place that does. Japan celebrates Thanksgiving. They don't celebrate it exactly the same day we do. It's always on the same date rather than on the same day of the week. But it is a day of taking some time and realizing a state of gratitude. After I was not well steeped in my religious upbringing, mother being Baptist and my dad being Jewish, but I think that's also what Rosh Hashanah is about, a time of Thanksgiving. So I would suspect lots of places have a tradition of spending time doing that. It wasn't always about pilgrims and stuff that it actually was never about. We in America were spoon-fed as children a bunch of propaganda. A lot of that is still done to this day, and that's why we've got a whole revolt by folks on the right who don't like the idea that we actually talk about what really happened instead of the mythology. All right, that's put away, so now I don't have to worry about that anymore. We just be able to enjoy a fire. Let me get over here and rejoin the chat. There we go. Scrolling down. 298 days, 22 hours, and 24 minutes. Hey, I was pretty darn close, though, Shane. See, right now, it says on the top here that my, let me just hit this. That's funny because right now it says on the top of my screen, let's have a fireside chat. So I do not know why it says that. Oh, well. Oh, Snoop Dogg? No. Did he put off the fire? Is that the key? Sold by the gram after he dies. You share that with me too as well, Shane? October 6th. Okay. My 6 hours to 17 hours. Oh, that's a yeah. Texas is a bit further away. Oh, we got another Rob in here. Hey, Rob. Oh no, Jurgen, what did you say? I can feel the warmth on the back of my head. It feels good. 8 hours to the corner store in Texas. Publicity stunt for the smokeless grill. Wow, I can't imagine him giving up the green. Publicity stunt for the smokeless grill. Okay, got it. I don't know why you would want a smokeless grill. Daniel, how you doing? Okay, gloves back on. I'm facing the wrong way to warm my hands. I think we got a good fire going now. What do y'all say? Still not smokeless. Smokeless fire pit my tiny. Not pushing up daisies. That's a good way to be. Fire. Fire. Snag a bite. We have good neighbors. We ended up upgrading our smoker, and ended up giving them the smoker we had, and they absolutely love it. So every now and then we'll just swap smoked meats. It feels good. Yeah, you can see how smokeless it is. I don't think it's any more or less smokeless than regular fire pit. Does get good airflow though, and this thing does become a bit of a radiator once it starts really heating up. I'd say perhaps there's a warm up period with this thing, and then maybe it becomes smokeless. But I mean, I've been doing this for 46 minutes now. It's had a fire that whole time. I've got one of those fireplaces upstairs. They're worthless for heat, though. Daniel. Now, this is a family-friendly channel. Right? Wouldn't it be nice to have a viewing pane in here? But have to be a double pane because there's it's double walled. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much the way ours is, except we can see ours. Um, we have one near neighbor, and the rest are far neighbors, and that's pretty good because only one of those far neighbors do we really care about. The others are kind of antisocial. Especially smoked meats. It's best. Oh, you mean and cured meats too? I mean, if you're gonna swap meat, they should be cured meat. Safest way to swap meats. No, Ben, you're not the only 13-year-old and perpetually 13-year-old in the chat. By your house, he's so funny. He's sitting here shivering, not sure he wants to put his foot on the ground, and yet, hi, Luna. The only place you need to be is by that fence. There went the husky who likes to chase the cats, and we have several on the property. So we're always worried when she gets out because we don't know if the cats are going to live. You mean the next 30 days in September, April, June, and November? The next 4 days? The next 4 days is work, work, work. Um, well, hi, Luna. You want to say hi to everybody, Luna? I don't know if you can see her because I can't see my camera. There she is, the wolf-shaped one. Okay. Luna's the only thing we have to watch for Luna is if she runs over to the fence she might hop to chase the cats. Otherwise, I'm not worried about her. She really does need to get out more. So I know, and she's running with that. No, I think the cable's bad. I'll have to test the cable on something else, but I think the cable's bad. The new HDMI cable. Yeah, that or I hurt the camera. Or I hurt the camera. Yeah. No, Ben. Cats keep the rats down. I need that happening. When the cats like to get up under the house and then climb up the walls, that's not a good thing. I need cats. More cats, exactly. More cats mean less rats. You grab the ring, by the way. If you grab the ring, it tightens down, and she's more responsive. I know, but it's not bad stuff. Oh, is there? What's bad stuff out here? What bad stuff's out here? Oh, him. Yeah, when they run, I forgot about that. Rat dogs. Rat dogs would be good, except that means that would bring me, yeah, my count of dogs go up. Cats take care of themselves pretty much. Dogs, they do not. So love me some ferrets. Um, but I don't think I want ferrets running around my property. I think technically I could get in trouble for that. Something about invasive species to the and competition for the black-footed ferret or something. We can, yeah, same reason, right, Daniel? I can have pet ferrets here, I think, but I know that there's concern about them being out and about in the wild. Another like from the other channel. Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, and I'm one of the weirdos that think that ferrets smell good. I mean, I don't think they smell bad. A lot of people think that ferrets smell bad, but their musk actually doesn't smell bad to me. And I have a very sensitive nose, so it's just a personal preference at that point, I guess. Yeah, I don't think ferrets and chickens get along that well, do they? That is a thing ferrets do. Well, I mean, technically, Ben, you're right. Um, they do seem to have a preference to a particular, um, breed of ferrets. So, uh, ferrets seem to like to treat on a toy. Well, chickens will eat anything, Adam. So I'm not surprised, but they're not real good about killing them. So the first thing I have to have happen is have them killed. I mean, I said it earlier this morning. I meant it. Chickens will eat anything. They'll eat each other. If the situation gets right, they're just little dinosaurs, and they choose violence. Mirror across from the toilet. You didn't like what you saw either, huh? Now, I think the answer to me getting back out into the smithy if it's going to be cold like this for much of the season um, is going to be going ahead and biting the bullet and buying that Vivor forge that I'm looking at. So get that get that in there. Let it put out that excess heat into the smithy, and then I can you know forge and be warmer, not warm, warmer. Mirror, big rooster. I see it. A little T Rex. I have one of those in there. I need to move it around and get it, but it's fallen over a couple times, so I'm worried about it. But yeah, I am tempted to turn on a patio heater in there. To be honest, oil drum stove. That's an interesting idea. You said you weren't sure what oil though to burn in it, didn't you say? Or are you talking about something else? Did I missed? No, somebody else was talking about an oil forge. That's what it was. Um, no, I didn't see your comment about an oil drum stove though. The biggest problem I have with doing anything in that smithy is it's a 14 by 14 pavilion that has a 2 foot deep um, uh, um bench, along one whole side of it. It has the forge taken up, basically 3 by 2 space in there. It's got an oil drum in there that's my quench tank in there. Um, and basically, I'm left with about, you know, 6 foot square, 6 by 6 to move around in and do all my work in. And so it's hard, after setting up cameras and things like that. So it's hard to really add much of anything in there. Yeah, but did you use a solid fuel forge that doesn't put out constant heat because it doesn't have an electric blower, Kevin? A drum made from oil. That would have to have some heck of a sound, right? Wood heater made of an old oil drum. Okay. Well, I mean, it's doing the trick. Yeah, yeah, your backside doesn't know it, not unless it's turned to it, right? My butt could be as cold as the ground is right now, but it would be fine. It's my fingers that get to be a problem. So unless I'm facing the forge with my hands near it, then it doesn't really help much. Like I said, now there is one little solution. It turns out that I can vasodilate pretty easily if I just drink a strong liquor or a strong beer. But I don't know if I should be playing with fire and hot steel in a condition where that works. Ugh, I can't see the fire now. I can feel it. It's really good. But I figure I better take a break and tend to the fire. Use that beautiful poker I made. The handle is way too thick. I think if I do anything, I might straighten this handle out, thin it out a bit, and then fold it back over. All right, let's go get another log on the fire here so we can start catching. I got some aromatic wood here. What's that? Whether she sent you something? Right. Hard to tell right now. I know. Whew. All right. That should burn really good. That stuff has been, um, what do they call it? They don't call it aged. They don't call it treated. Cured? No, it's not cured. Oh, it smells good. I might have to pull away from that fire. I could singe a hair or two. On the back of my head, there's not much there to singe, but we'll see. Yeah, nice fire. All right. Take care, Eric. Thanks for stopping in, hanging out with us. Season. Thank you, Kevin. I was struggling for that one. I need to actually edit that. That is a setting somewhere. I know I can find it at some point. But right now, it's probably not the time to do that. Wow, that's getting hot. Yep, have to pull away from the fire. It's going good now. That's what happens. The difference between using fallen wood that you've let sit and seasoned wood. Wow. I don't think there's smoke coming out of that one. Looks CGI. Yeah, that fire got good. Yeah, I have to edit that at some point. Little things here and there I'm seeing. I still don't understand why it says at the top of mine, let's have a fireside chat, and you all are seeing, let's make a barbecue knife, or it's getting hot in the smithy. I'm hearing that sound. Now I got to bring this over. I'm hearing that sound that makes me think it might be doing the thing. It is doing the thing. You see it? Up at the top, the holes in the top. They're doing that whole jetting thing now. There's still plenty of smoke, but it's doing that jetting thing. This is the part where this is what it's supposed to do. I just need to use drier wood, I guess. Better wood. But I definitely have to pull my chair away. That wind shifts, and I'm not going to have any hair on the back of my head. There we go. It's living up to the hype now, people. You guys can see that the holes on the top jetting out fire. But it's still got smoke. I updated in OBS, correct. So I'm literally on Restream IO right now doing this, not OBS. So that's what it is. I so I never typically update um, on each of the channels. I use Restream IO to do that for me. But I've got it at the top of my Restream Studio saying, "Let's have a fireside chat." When I tap into that, it says, "Chit chat by the fire pit in lieu of blacksmithing with the gang." Leaving quad state right now, which of course that's not right. We're just going to get rid of that leaving quad state right now part of it. Hit period, and I'll change it to instead of the gang, black smithing. Come on, I can do better than that. Smithing ohana. Next. And there we go. That looks good. There's nothing more to do there. I should be able to just close it. So no bueno. What? The top of my head isn't bald. See, it's just the back. You guys don't get to see that part. It's the best part of working remote. Nobody knows I'm balding on the back of my head because nobody ever sees the back of my head. Oh, good. I'm glad it finally changed this time. Well, Ben is a bit off, so I think somebody bit off part of his arm is what happened. That's putting out a nice heat now. In kilts. Sure we are. I'd have to break out my great kilt for this one, and then I'd still be trembling, shivering, I think. I am wearing 4 layers at this point. So that tells you. I love living in a place that gets cold and has snow, but it's because I can put on more layers. Yeah, normally I wear a hat. Nobody. Then when I turn around, nobody can tell that it's that I'm balding in the back. What did you know, Ben? Fire's nice and hot, Jared. Come warm yourself by it. It's what? 9? It's 10. It's 10. Oh, I thought you said it's 10. You're, you're what? What? Oh, okay. Got it. Package. Got it. But Ben, it's always fun to hear the stories of how the scars are made. Chicks dig scars. That's what my wife says. Nobody wants to see me nude, Adam. You can ask my wife. Put my hand in the fire. I can feel them again. Yay. Oh my God, they're on fire. That feels better than what it was, so I'll leave it that way. Snow plow. Yeah, that's the part I don't care about, and that's why I'm glad that I've got the situation I got now. When I lived in Chicago, we got way too much snow, and I sideswiped way too many cars. Thankfully, I was young and dumb, and I can look back on that period and laugh about it instead of shaking my boots because there's some vehicles out there I probably owe money for. Lucky guess, huh, Ben? Yeah, once I put in some seasoned wood, the stuff we buy instead of all the stuff that Luis brought over, it went up really well. So I had to move my chair away from the fire so I, didn't lose the rest of the hair on the back of my head. Fully insured? No, not as a 20 something. I wasn't, and I was driving a big old LTD. What kind of year would have that LTD been? It probably would have been late 70s, early 80s LTD. Mid 70s to early 80s, somewhere in there. And I can't remember now because I was dumb. I was really just dumb. So many things I did that were so dumb back then. We think we know everything when we're in our 20s, and you get some age behind that. You look back and you realize just how many dumb things you did. I ended up not taking proper care of the car. Its brakes went out, and I ended up barely making it into a McDonald's parking lot, only to then shoot over the embankment back into traffic because I couldn't stop. Stupid. I was stupid. 1812. No, not that old. Not that old. Yeah. Adam can't remember that that's the 19th century. Uh, what the hell is that on my screen? Oh, I see. There's a theme thing here, and it's still in spooky mode. Where is that? Yeah. I don't need a virtual background. I just want my theme to be not spooky mode anymore. Video, maybe? FaceTime, no. I have no idea where the theme part is. Really doesn't matter, but yeah. Oh, look at that. I've got a QR code. I didn't know I had QR codes. Wait a minute. What's that? Is that themes? That it is. All right. Background, video clips. No, we're not doing any of that. Overlay. Don't need it to say restream. I paid for this service. Default theme. There we go. You can't get multicasting if you don't pay for the service. And since I do both, at, Restream is what I use. Stream Elements, OBS. Sorry, OBS. Yeah, yeah. And then you're literally having to send out two streams on a bad internet connection to begin with. If I use Restream, I just send out one stream, and Restream does the work for me, and I don't have to worry about that problem. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That becomes four streams. That means there has to be a service out there that handles that. And Restream is the service that I know most people use, but there's, yeah, there's a point in my life when I can't remember that. Yeah, but I think I mean, I have a problem with memory, but I'm not that far along yet. So I could look forward to that period in my life, and then I won't be able to remember that I was an idiot once. 720p at 3000, 30 frames per second. I kind of have to. Our internet doesn't reach. Even here, it reaches, but then it's not a good enough signal, and it's not. Yeah, you refuse to admit, Ben. Yeah, uh, that means you might still be in your dumb period. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can get better than that inside the house. I get better than that all the time, but could I use Restream for my smartassery? Whoa, absolutely you can. We're doing it right now. You could probably even have the bot say smartass stuff all the time for you. I don't have that yet. I wonder if I should do that. There's a support this stream buy me a coffee feature, but I have no idea how in the world that works. Oh, I wouldn't mind people buying me coffee. That would be awesome. Kevin, you could never be replaced by a bot. Ben, on the other hand, Oh, look at that. There did get a link just showed up. It says support this stream at, and I have no idea what that is. Somebody has to click that at some point and drop 50 cents in there just to see if anything happens. 50 cent. Yes, you're right. As much smartassery as Ben does, it would probably require at least 2 bots. Ben of the quip. It's a trap. Yeah, you never know what I might do if you put in your if you give me your mother's maiden name, and because we need to verify who you are before we actually take money from your account. We're not talking fembots, Ben. Ah, beautiful day. Sky's blue, sun's out, birds are singing. Got a fire pit. Really need a stout in my hand though. Coffee stout, of course. $6 million. Yeah, $6 million man. Wow, that's a real old callback, Daniel. Shane is disappointed. Yes, we have the technology. We can rebuild him. I don't think you've ever watched that show, though, have you? Yes. No, it's a show, and it's something you would probably see on. I don't think it's Nick at Night. What's the other channel that used to do reruns of old shows? I haven't had cable in forever, so now I have cable again, but my dad controls it. How much do I owe you now, Ben? Steve Austin had Fembots. M Coffee have back. Yeah. I was just telling everybody, Adam, that I need to go get myself a coffee stout, and that would make this a perfect morning. Blue sky, sun's out, birds are singing, fire's going. Yeah, if you need to, Jared, you can find $6 Million Man fighting fembots on YouTube. Shane just told me. Yes. Now he has to check. And, I mean, that's a constitutionally oriented thing, right? Bionic Woman existed as well. Yes. All right. I'll be right back. I am parched. Let's see if I can leave you with the fire in the back. Take my headphones out so you're not hearing me in the house. You can just listen to the birds chirp and Jared giggle.
No, it's still going, Dad. Because at the source of the live stream away. But oh, did he? Yeah, apparently it's Bigfoot. There it is. So did I stay live for all that, folks? The hot spot in. What's that? Yeah, you can get another one. Streaming using my regular. Yeah, you're right next. It's a good Wi-Fi. I couldn't resist. I went and have a nice Irish stout, feast stout, chocolate stout, just though. So cheers. Probably the best that you could stream at the same time. Make sure I'm looking at all this. Okay. Yeah, you can up here. All of them are okay. I have 2, 3, 5, 6 different streams going. 6? Yeah. I have Twitter. I have 2. Oh, and you have followers for it. And I don't know. Yeah, for Facebook and Twitter, you need followers to go. I just got a page, but I don't know that followers for that. I think you just need, and then allows people to live stream, and then of course YouTube. Yeah. And I have a lot of followers on LinkedIn. You're LinkedIn. Yeah. Because blacksmithing. Any other stream you do text stream, right? Text stream are killing the game and beyond LinkedIn. All the business dollars on Friday stouts. $8 stout. Holy massive. That's lovely though. Good. Scrolling back. Well, Guinness is out. Yep. I pull out my, because I love beers. Untapped. If anybody on Untapped and wants, let me know. Connect on Untapped. It's on there. I need to dismiss the brewery. I know. This was Sullivan's Brewing Company, an Irish dry. And I, I hadn't thought about that. I thought while I was inside. Couldn't keep up. Send out an SOS route, Jack. I see Panic Woman as well as Dowdachino. Yeah, I actually have it boiled rotten by my wife. I have an espresso machine. I could always try a Chino. I get some milk, but I don't know if I'd want to. Wouldn't it be annual shots of stout? Yeah, it's not good with that. I think it should Go nice with shot. Great with the coffee, actually. Have that. Cappuccino. Yeah, I think that would work. Now I'm gonna get for that. There's nitro cold brew. I gotta move close. If you go look for it, you can find brew nitro. I think I've had Guinness cold brew nitro stout. Ah, much better. See, I do. See that? There is my brew. It's my home. Jared's living right now. Never did a stout either. God, I've got to give that a try. No, I take that, but it wasn't great. Okay, so a bit digital. We just go back to this. Oh, did pumpkins for a minute there. It's doing Halloween fine. You knife pumpkin. Couldn't just follow you. This is a matter of the theme, spooky theme. Yeah, the follower thing. Somebody to follow you to help with no work. Background. It's got to be in background. It's got to be back. Which one do you know get more traction? There we go. Now we're not doing. You know what service you get most traction? Facebook. I mean, your friends are guys are already on Facebook of hanging. Yama's church, a blacksmith's podcast, and so make he'll be on here. The Adam Day. Yeah, okay. One that said, move your son in brewery. Turns, there you go. Can do that? That's cool. Start the Christmas. True. Where's Christmas theme? Give me. One day now. Can I get? Of course not. It's just gonna be silly on me. Let me anything the way I have it. There, we almost feel like at home. Yeah, my Mithy has a background now. Steam Christmas. No Xmas. Audio go out. Trippy. Probably. The protect box power, because this thing will charge. This one I could at least last. You close it up after. All the odd and stuff are slow. Yeah. There's some good. All right, it's a good day. It's shining. It doesn't seem matter with the west out. Yes, definitely. Doesn't seem to met the weather though. It's not weather. It's 18, and that's why I haven't been out and through them. That great. It's which one? Service. Oh. It probably would work, but wouldn't work. I'd give it. It's just to see that I have good with my power there, so it's not the fun. Like watching a dubby, they said. Lips move. How weird. I can fix that video. I mean, it's still res dance to see the exact same thing. TikTok, the resume screen, and then that. Check that. Who wants to try? Apparently, I can add people to the live straight up to 10 guests. Content TikTok. It finds a short form. It would be very, very bad for me to share the link openly. Join this interesting. It's still lagging time. It does. It definitely shows a lousy signal. AT&T's beat. Bummer. If it's a common, if you have how many kilobits per second you're sending that, and that's where it's like now. I stoned. And yeah, not a fun state, me. Or not a fun state. Right yet. I mean, could legally try. I have that run where it's like, is that whole 3 month where it stays in a long job and then they have a drug test. Yeah. Legal, but federally still. Getting acreage. That's not the right belt acreage he was going for. Toodlings. Just decided they're just start playing poker. Play a whole game, go fish. Play a game of go fish. I figured this out. Tic-tac-toe. You can do that. There's an out there that you can get tic-tac-toe. Percy. That Percy just. You know it's a good when I want to drink. It's dangerous. Don't commend to E4 to €1. What's doing chess? Oh, we're doing chess now. Oh, 1 to E4 battleship. Nice. He's gonna start playing. Yeah. Play Monopoly. And you guys completely ruin friendships. Yeah. We're getting ready to get some more log. smell anything still? Oh, not sure. I don't know. Poker, not your hand. That. The supply. Yeah, I could. Not yet. Well, yeah, not this way yet. As soon as the holes in them start. Oh, there. Got a whiff of it. Smell good. That and the beeswax I poke. It's nicely. Look at it. Nicely seasoned. Yeah, I could put. We gotta get so that your people can tell what's going on. Some about probably there used to be movies that's and I remember any scratch. I remember one, and it was they didn't like do it. It was like how 3D movies are still have died down a lot. Yeah, it used to be a big thing, and then it died down. Television. We're getting closer with a 4D movie on. Right. Just for the fact that on it since almost the 4D Star Wars. I get to smell inside of that. I thought they're shots instead of battle. I thought it smelled bad. I'm on the side. Imagine the whole movie. No, the movie smell like the inside of a ring. No. It could also start an R, but I don't. I find it out real quick. Played the game. 6 people on with glasses. Randomly placed on a. Just drunk my battle dot. That actually sounds. That does sound. How does fix it, folks? I am at whim of not OBS. Could try is just started again, but at the top of the hour, that seems like unless you guys just continue to hang out. I have a nice, so I'm not going anywhere. It's a tauntaun. Tauntaun. I thought these bad died. Yeah. It's just those things where it's like would be the 4D experience. For a real movie that actually had was it. What smells put in it for half the movie? Oh yeah, that would be half the you're in the sewer. it would be a bad. You get after a while, but hell. Trying to think. I wonder if they tried to hammer. She smells burning flesh. Burning plastic entire time. Grand monkeys, yes. Have fun with. Ooh, yeah. Grand monkeys are 2 more coming. Ooh. Spill my to do today. Cleaning. It's spring yet? Yeah. And Ben. Oh. Ben. Poor by my fire today. And we'll get ourselves out there in the and then I'm gonna start a B block so I can then do some basket yeah, whatever. But hope you have and have until next.